Yeah, this is Patrick with P-Dubs. Just stick around. I want to talk to you a little bit about financial responsibility when it comes to investing your crypto. Stay tuned.
Steady yourself even though you know that you're falling. Maybe you're falling, but you're still alive.
Hey everybody, this is Patrick with P-Dubs Random World again. Actually this is my second video today. The first one was just kind of my update video, but I kind of wanted to talk to you about, well, when it comes down to it, in the crypto world, which is something that, you know, I'm not super new to, but I'm not an old timer to it. But I do want to point out, I am not a legal strategist, I'm not a financial strategist, I'm not a financial planner. I love math, I love numbers, and, well, when it comes down to it, I love making money. So, having said that, anything I say, well, it's based on my own experience or my own thoughts, and you should really consult, well, either a financial planner or somewhere along that line if you're going to take that into consideration. But having said that, I've gotten some questions and some messages about some of the things that I'm talking about here, because obviously we all know that the crypto world is highly volatile. And to be honest, you know, the last couple months has shown us more, you know, it's shown us more than for most of the time period. I mean, we had in December, which was actually before I started actually purchasing. I kept my eye on this for some years now, and then, you know, when it started getting high and coming down, I was like, okay, well, I didn't think it was going to drop as much as it did, so I got my foot in the door. Well, I didn't put in any more than I am willing to lose. When I invest my money in this, I'm pretty much saying I don't have that money anymore. It's not there. Bitcoin could collapse, and it's not going to stop me from paying my bills. Bitcoin can go to $60,000, $70,000, $1 million, or whatever the case is. 60, 70,000, or $1 million. There we go. I want to clear that up. And I mean, you'll see a big smile on my face if that were to happen. But it's all about maximizing my dollar value based on maximizing my Bitcoin. Now, I don't care about the dollar right now. I pay my bills with the dollar. However, the profit trailer I use, I work for Bitcoin. That's what I'm doing. If it's, you know, 3,000 Satoshi I'm making on a trade, or 15,000 Satoshi I'm making on a trade, it doesn't equivalent to much. But as you've seen from maybe my other video, you've seen about the scale I keep. You know, I'm getting 0.25%, 0.5%, sometimes 1% in a day, and sometimes up to 2%. And it adds up. I'm about 2 weeks into it on there, so pop on over. I'll link it down below. Check it out. See where it's at. You can see what some of my actual results are. But it's really important to understand that the biggest lesson you can understand if you are using Profit Trailer, or if you are investing in any coin and you buy here and it's here, you do not lose money until you sell. Panic selling is the worst thing. Now, I know during this time in December when it peaked all the way up here, that people, well, they were living high on the dollars then. Well, you had all the people that were early in that were living high on those dollars, and they pulled out because they know that if it's going up, it's eventually going to come down. So why not peak out and go? Now, if you've been an investor in the cryptocurrency, you see trends and the patterns. You know, you've got your recession, you got your support lines, and then you've got, well, the reality of it is that when it goes up, it's going to go up so far before it comes back down. Now, short of a cataclysmic event, it's not going to come back down below the overall support line. You're not going to just fail out. And the fact that all of the governments and all of the SEC are trying to figure out how to handle this, that's an indication. They know it is here to stay. You know, Bitcoin may not be the means of paying 20 years from now. Bitcoin may be like the old money, the gold holders. But from the Bitcoin and from all of these altcoins, something's going to spring out of it at some point. And here's the thing, you don't know which one. You have to do your research. You have to look at the tech. You have to look at what they're offering. You have to look at what they're providing, because some of these guys, they're not providing the tech that's going to advance this, but they are providing ideas that are going to advance other things in the economy. So look into it. I myself, I set the bot, I set my pairs, I let it do what it does. Sometimes when I see something that looks suspicious with its buy or trading routines, I look into the company. I look at the coin. I look at what they're offering. You know, I'm not a big I'm not a big investor. I have little money in this game because, well, like many of you, I'm a family man. I have 3 kids. I've got a wife. I've got a house, mortgage, a real job. This right here, this is fun for me. This is how I can keep engaged with you and with what I'm doing, and makes me, well, it helps keep me mindful about what I'm trying to accomplish. A better future for my kids by finding a way to grind out the extra money. Now, 2 years, that's really a short-term gain. That's really a short-term plan when you think about what I'm trying to do. And to be honest, if I do it right, it'll be shorter than that. And if Bitcoin keeps going up, like most of us are already keeping an eye on, 2 years isn't going to be anything. And it's going to be a lot better for me and my family. But right now, I don't invest more than I have, and I don't invest more than what I can lose. So to me, my investment is there. It's not something until I actually go to withdraw it. So do your due diligence, whether it is looking into the company of a coin that you're going to invest in to hold on for dear life, or if it's a coin that you're going to trade in. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I look into all these coins, but I do look into some of them when I really feel like I'm going to, well, BitShares, for instance. They took a dump, and the SEC was taking a dump on them. They seized their funds and all that fun stuff, you know, and I got hit with a 20% loss on that particular coin that I had, and I panicked, sold it off because the writing's there on the wall. The truth was that, you know, stuff was going down. I got scared. I didn't want to be there with the bag, waiting with all these coins, waiting for the shoe to drop. So I ditched it. Now, it was about 14% of my entire portfolio that was trading at that time due to my DCA tradings of bringing my cost average down. But before I made the actual fourth one that was going to dig me into a good 28% of my portfolio, I did my due diligence and seen that the reason why it was dropping so bad was because the SEC and the investigation that they had and Texas telling them to get the hell out of the state. BitShares wasn't for me, and I realize that now. Now, it doesn't mean that it didn't rebound in price and go back up, but I genuinely account that to the fact that people don't pay attention to the news sometimes. Sometimes people buy coins just to trade them, like I do. I could have made my money back on that, but I took it off the block, I banned it, and I'm not using that coin anymore. It is out of my system. It is dead to me. So just take that into consideration. We are trading in a highly volatile market. You know, you're not dealing with one coin price going up and the other one is at a set dollar price. No, you're looking at one coin is going up and down while the other one is constantly going up and down. And at what point can you balance it to where you buy low and sell high? It's not simple. So expect another short one coming out here. I am going to do a describer video. I had a question about cloning the bot. Now, it may not be as hard as you would think it is, but I'll do a short video on it just to kind of give you an idea of what you're looking at, because there are a lot of resources out there, and if you are planning on doing this, it is good to not have all your eggs in one basket. So definitely check out the other video below. I'm linking it here. Like, subscribe, stick around for more content, and definitely Let me know what you think I can do better in my nice little the video I'm going to link, that nice little race to $1 million, as I would call it. I'm definitely interested in your feedback, and maybe you can help me, I help you, and we can get rich together. Alright, thanks. I'll see you next time.